Welcome and thank you for tuning in, man. Up on tonight's show, a three-piece thrash band from New Zealand, man. These boys have been getting some attention. Shit, man, I've had loads and loads of messages about alien weaponry.
This is one of the hardest sounding bands I've ever heard. Like, these kids really just friggin' go at it.
And the vocals are in New Zealand's native language, Maori, which is crazy interesting, man.
Wow, Maori metal is a thing.
And for the amount of people that have been requesting this video, this shit's gotta be good.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's kind of hard to surprise us these days because like so much crazy shit's happening in front of us.
It's really crazy that, you know, this is the first time we're going to be going overseas and we're doing it because we're touring with our band.
I mean, I'm hoping it all goes well. I think it will all go well.
They're going to be playing at the biggest metal festival in the world. I'm sure I'll cry when I see them up there, and I'll be freaking out and worried about them.
Heavy metal band makes mum cry.
Yeah.
It's a good headline.
I mean, I've never been to Europe, but I hear it's a nice place. So yeah.
I'm super excited for this. It sounds like something a little bit different.
So let's see what they got. Alien weaponry.
Are you ready for some Kaitangata? Alright, let's do this.
Fuck is ready, man.
This is really well done.
Yeah, man. Oh man, that was just metal on so many levels, man. Holy fuck, man. Big up those New Zealand Maori boys though. Wow, man.
Absolutely amazing.
I think these guys got a future ahead of them.
Oh,
man.
absolutely.
10 out of 10, in my humble opinion.
We're just getting ourselves out there, making sure people have heard of us, making sure people think we're fucking good, you know?
So we were approached by Metal Days in Slovenia, and we said yes, and then from there it built up, and now we've got a full-scale tour going on.
Trying to stay grounded is...
Yeah.
But we'll do that by all sharing a caravan, eh?
Yeah.
Stay grounded. Stay grounded through camping.
Yeah.
This is like going to Mars for us. It's completely fucking new and crazy and different, and it's, I guess it's insane to know that our music has taken us here, you know?
But you cannot take from who we are. You cannot take our mana. You cannot take our Maori tonga. You cannot
That would be Bloodstock Radio from the UK. Hello? Hello?
You fellas want to see some Maori shit?
Yeah, we're just here today at the Napalm Records office with Alien Weaponry and doing a press day, having some interviews. And it's the first time for them here in Berlin. We are very happy to have them here and yeah, having a good time. A lot of people are talking about Germany being the heavy metal country and, you know, having all the big festivals and stuff like that. I think when you do your first European run and you're the first time ever in Europe as a band from New Zealand and then play in Wacken and Summerreach, you couldn't do it better.
So tonight's our first show in Europe. We're playing in Berlin.
This is the Roar area. This is actually quite full of a lot of bars, clubs, very hidden corners where you should not be maybe alone in the dark, but very exciting.
It's a very important part in the whole scene of creatives in Berlin, and it's a great place for all musicians and creative people from all over the world.
This is how metal bands really live.
There's a lot of stuff going on overseas with the band, and I guess seeing people relating to it is real interesting because we usually talk about New Zealand's past and New Zealand's history.
The songs that we write about are things that we feel strongly about.
The political themes in our music, yeah, that's what we're writing about, and that's our thoughts and opinions put out there in music form.
We've definitely always talked to them about political issues and I guess kind of what's fair and how it's important to look after everyone in society.
So they've always been around that kind of talk, I suppose, at home, but I wouldn't say we've instilled it as much as they've been around the conversations and part of the conversations.
I think I'm probably slightly more left-wing than I am right-wing, but I'm not an off-the-grid guy that's like, who's that, the government?
We don't purposely write about political topics just to add to our music.
You know, we're writing about what we're writing about because, you know, being young Māori and actually having a voice that people are currently hearing, there's this kind of sense of responsibility for us to put these messages out there.
I don't think it was a matter of encouraging them so much as just, yeah, letting them do it.
It's fantastic to see a family being a band and just do it together as a family is like a very special thing, and it's a very good thing in my eyes. Yeah, well, I hope they will be a family at the end, but how I got to know them, I think that everything will be fine at the end of this tour.
Good morning. I'm a beautiful flower. time to go to fucking Hamburg. Lovely day for it.
Well, we've been parked in this lovely, tranquil campsite just on the outskirts of Berlin, and today we're heading to Hamburg.
Yes. We are off to Hamburg, Germany to play at a club called Logo, and I hear it's a real good club, so should be good.
Yeah, bro, this is the rock star lifestyle, man. In my head, I'm like thinking about my bedroom, and I'm just like, oh, you know, it's like this golden place where I just want to be and just sleep.
I mean, it's really cool, and the music is killing it.
The impressive thing of these guys are they're just 18 and 16.
16.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh shit, look at the Oscar. Yeah. We have still a chance.
I watch the videos and read some stuff from them. It's really impressive how young these guys are and how powerful they play.
Really excited for it.
Yeah. I hope they bring us a good show.
I'm just doing some stuff and things.
Yeah, watching Sif doing stuff and things. Putting new strings on the guitar. Strings are old. They don't sound as good anymore. So.
Lewis, when you're done, I just need you to play a little bit more guitar for me, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Germany, New Zealand. Hey man, we need a beer. Come on. It's yours.
You are from the band? You are from the band?
Yeah.
Alien Revelry.
Okay, so I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Maybe we didn't know.
Germany has the biggest metal scene in the whole world, I think. The most festivals, most concerts.
Most of the German people, they like traditional music. It's so awful. If you ever heard it, your ears will be burned.
I think metal has never been bigger as today, and is drawing more and more newcomers to the scene.
Syria, yeah, Damascus. In Syria, if you want to listen to metal music, it's a big problem. This is music for Satan, for America, and for Israel, and it's bullshit, yeah.
I've come from Ghent, from Belgium. I drove 400 kilometers just to see Alien Revelry.
Yeah, welcome in Germany. It's a metal land.
2 weeks ago, I had the first time about this band. So why not, man? It's really, really good. I love it, really, really well, no?
So it's amazing what they do. They bring such a vibe. They bring, almost I can say that they bring culture to. They stand out from a lot of other bands, which doesn't happen a lot. And that's why I would drive 400 kilometers to see a show. Just to see one band stand out in front of all other bands. That's what for me is all about.
It's 8:30 a.m. and the van's just broken down and we're all fucked.
En is het benzine of diesel?
En dieselwagen, diesel.
Stan's been driving for nearly 12 hours and he's just holding it together.
It's a good thing we left early to Slovenia. We only play in 3 or 4 days, I guess.
Life on the road, man. You know, your car breaks down and then you want to fight everyone, so you know. I think I might just go and find like a random kid to fight actually.
Maar ik weet nu al zeker dat hij niet kan gerepareerd worden. I called the insurance and they were sending help, so now we have to wait. I think we're gonna be here for a few hours, hopefully not days. We'll see.
I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna get some shut-eye. So Henry and Stain have gone off with the tow truck driver and the van, and we're sitting here in the caravan hoping that they'll come back. On the plus side, it's a very nice truck stop. Going to Slovenia.
It's going, as you can hear, again. So we're going to hit the road and go to Slovenia. So we're going to drive through the night again.
Here's some reggae music, brother. Excuse me, Mrs. Levy with the baby. I said I'm sorry. Ooh, yeah. Gotta get away sometime.
Someone posted yesterday on Facebook, what about school? Question mark, question mark. And I was very tempted to just post back the photo of them on stage.
Yeah, School of Rock.
Yeah.
You know.
And they have learned as much in this environment they're in now than they have at school. We can make our camp here.
Yeah.
Right by the showers. Too fast. Yep.
Can somebody help me?
Metal Days is an awesome festival. It's in probably the best location in Europe. So it's surrounded by mountains. It's got this beautiful river that runs through it. It's a whole week-long heavy metal camping holiday.
The festival takes place in Tulmin, Slovenia. We are hosting this year 134 bands from all over the world, alien weaponry included.
We have planned specifically to be at Metal Days for the experience, so to actually have 3 or 4 days here around the show so that we can actually just enjoy the place.
Just being at Metal Days and watching the other bands and seeing how the crowd reacts and all that is actually part of the learning, and I think observing other bands is often a really good thing for them to do.
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, this is Mr. Dork. He's came all the way from Mordor. Wouldn't be the same without him.
Metal Days!
Hey, my name is Angers, and I work on planning festivals across the world, and metal festivals are the most open people and really calm and quiet and everything. We have hippie festival before this, and metal people are much better than hippies. So I don't know, maybe even because of the music, and they're all open to each other, and I don't know, maybe just the culture is that way.
On the whole, I'm very impressed with the way they conduct themselves preparing for a show. People who don't know them might think, oh, we've got some kids coming up to play, but anyone who's actually seen them perform, anyone that's engaged with them, will know that that's just a non-issue.
There are this kind of sort of 4 rules that they've adopted.
Write good songs, rehearse, stick together, don't be a dick. So on the whole, they pretty much stick to that. They do work really hard, they do write really good songs. Occasionally they're dicks, but you know, we all can be.
showed up at Middle Days and like we were like, wow,
blown away
like,
by it.
How did this happen? And we just wrote some music.
Yeah,
Music
like,
brought
it
us
got us
everywhere.
here.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
It's really weird how people actually know who we are.
Yeah.
You don't think that.
People who actually know your names.
You get people saying, how does it feel being a rock star? And it's like, don't know, bro.
It's a joke at school when they said to Lewis at the student teacher interviews, you know, you need plan B, and Neil sort of said, oh, you realise that for Lewis plan B is riding a unicycle on circus.
Backup plan's life. No one says to an accountant, what happens if you get fired? You got a backup plan?
That was mental. That's got to be the craziest crowd response we've ever had. The crowd was fucking awesome. It was a mean show. It was fucking mint.
Listening to the best bands from New Zealand. This really smashed the place up.
For their first festival show in Europe, that was bloody awesome. The boys did a really good job, and the crowd was amazing.
I mean, there were so many mosh pits, circle pits and stuff, people crowd surfing. It was amazing, really a party.
There's obviously people out there with a record, so yeah, that was amazing. People were singing along. I mean, go figure. These people are people who don't speak Māori.
Beautifully put together set.
Yep.
Very happy with that. Absolutely gorgeous.
Last night was like definitely my favourite performance that we've ever done. Best crowd we've ever played to, and that was just all around.
It was just insane.
Yeah.
And like the fact that we were in Slovenia as well just made it that much better.
Yeah, Metal Days has been interesting because we sold the second highest amount of merch of any of the acts at Metal Days, second only to Judas Priest. So yeah, we're pretty rapt about that. The reviews are fantastic. There was a lot of people saying that Alien Weaponry got the best crowd response at Metal Days. So as a result, we've had suddenly a lot of interest in the band. But I suppose that's all part of the adventure, isn't it?
Catch the drama.
Alright, does anyone else need a hand with anything? Can you check
With Alien Weaponry.
The boys do, I think, have a bit of a focus on the next goal, which is Wacken Open Air, which is in a few days.
It's been our goal for ages to play at Wacken. I guess it's pretty exciting to be finally going to Wacken.
Because, you know, it's the biggest metal festival in the world. And actually it's one of the biggest music festivals in the world, full stop.
Metal Days was sick. We played amazingly, and it was really, really, really cool. Yeah, I learnt a lot. I learnt that we can do a fucking kick-ass show, which I'm quite pleased about.
You're a naked guy standing on the side of the road like a weirdo.
And then we all got struck by lightning. It's all because of my pentagram shorts.
We don't have any problems with tires anymore.
We're about to jump in the van to go set up camp at Wacken. Have a great time.
I was at the checkout and a guy who spoke no English looked at my pile of horse and he said, "Oh, Wacken!" And I said, "Yeah, Wacken! Oh, heavy metal horns!" Yeah.
Wacken going, yeah! We're off to Wacken!
Since the boys were probably about 10 years old, we're looking at stuff on YouTube. The boys have wanted to play at Wacken Open Air. And amongst heavy metal fans, it's a pretty big deal.
Wacken! Wacken! Woo! Get the turn up to Wacken!
Thank you very much. This is aerial shot of Wacken. It's pretty crazy. It's basically a city. It'd be nice if we play in a big tent like that.
Maybe
one day. It's pretty crazy.
And welcome to Holy Wacken.
Thank you.
And you're playing on the Wasteland stage.
Yeah. Yep.
On Saturdays, and you want to make a little bit party the other days?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're Alien Weapon Air.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah, it's very
us.
cool. It's really nice to meet you. That's fucking honor, dude.
It's crazy to be here because, there's probably more metalheads in this festival than there is in New Zealand. And it was
A lot
close to it. Quite a lot more probably.
Imagine Whangarei just turning into one giant festival. That's about the size of this.
We kind of just started doing it for fun because it's such a well-known little New Zealand song, and everyone Just in coming the along knows it. And over to Europe and infecting all the Europeans with Yeah. cultures. What are you
singing about? Sounds nice.
Yeah, see, Exhibit that's A. just
See, that's the kind of
people
shit that we love it, man.
Henry's decided he wants a tattoo. And if you're going to have a first tattoo and you're playing at Wacken Open Air, well, it does seem like a kind of a milestone in his life. Tuana hau ki te wau takonui a tāne. Ka kōrero hau ki te whānau a tāne ki a tāne whakapiripiri. Ki ngā rākau, ki ngā rua, ki ngā manu, ki ngā karere. O te rangi o te wai o te ao tūroa me te whenua ai. Ka he ki ngā pakiaka ki te wai o papatunu. Ko ngā peka, ki a rangi. Haumi e, hui e, taike.
Me? It's actually a dick.
Yeah.
Interview shenanigans.
Welcome to Wacken TV, guys. We're hanging out with Alien Weaponry.
We don't want to get all kind of carried away, but certainly the indicators at the moment are that everyone's very interested. The band had more media interviews than any other band at Wacken Open Air. Europe is loving what they do. There is certainly a kind of an anticipation building around the band.
We arrived here at Wacken and got everything sorted, and today's performance day, so we're super excited.
I'm feeling pretty like zen at the moment, but like I'm gonna start getting real amped like pretty soon.
Wacken!
It's been our dream to play at Wacken, and we're finally here, and it's I just don't know how I can describe how stoked I am.
This has been one of our goals since we started the band, mate. Playing at Wacken by the time Henry was 20 and Henry's 18 now.
It's gone a bit faster than what we thought it would.
Do you want to hug me?
No.
Hug me?
No. And next we got Alien Weaponry on stage here. Wasteland Stage Wacken 2018.
These boys are sweethearts and they rock out so hard. And they sing about profound shit.
It's a young band with an original sound. That's what I like.
Yeah.
I don't want just another clone of something. I just want something original, and that's what these guys provided.
I just discovered them on YouTube, and first song, I loved it.
Everyone that I saw, I was like, do you know Alien Weaponry? Get your ass to the Wasteland Stage. Saturday, 10 p.m.
I'm so excited for them because they've never done this before.
Right.
Fuck yeah! Alien Weaponry!
Before showtime. We're gonna get to the more This is gonna be sick as fuck. This is our dreams coming true.
You saw it here first, folks.
You saw it here first.
Greatest show ever. Most people I ever had in front of the stage. Amazing. Amazing show. Great band. Perfect.
I've never seen something like this after show. This is special. Fans just going crazy. I've never seen something like this.
Holland, here we come.
The Nederland.
The Netherlands.
Honestly, I don't think last night could have gone any better.
Straight after the gig, I was just buzzing. I felt like I could just go and like hug everyone in the audience and give them all a fucking kiss, eh?
There were so many people and they were all smiling, which made me smile, and they were all having a good time.
And if you ever look at the photo, man.
It's an amazing feeling to have people, you know, enjoy what you did up there so much that, you know, they'll scream and, you know, make a huge ruckus for like, you know, a good 5 minutes after you've even walked off stage, because they're just wanting more.
The reviews are coming out, and several people, both at Metal Days and at Wacken, have reviewed their show, saying it was the best show of the entire festival, which is a pretty bold claim.
Would Oliver suggesting taking that logo and putting it just boom there?
We've actually had to order a whole lot more merch. We've seriously underestimated how much merch the Europeans like, because they buy it like crazy.
That's what we're living on, you know, income from t-shirts and CDs.
It hasn't been glamorous. We're really lucky tonight to be able to actually stay in a house for probably the first time in nearly a month.
We're actually at the home of Yetta's cousin, just to regather, resort, restring guitars ready for the next lot of festivals. Yeah, it's the calm before the storm.
Brother, move your face.
He went and booked it.
I was a little bit worried about all being together on tour, but actually having other people with us as well has been quite good for the group dynamic.
We can have an argument or have a bit of a scrap or whatever and then come back the next day and give each other hugs, you know.
I always think if you want to sort out family shit, go camping. We have negotiated a new place to park.
Let's go and see it first.
I was doing it for Ken.
Thought you were talking to me. I'm sorry.
The three of us just know how each other thinks. You know, we've all known each other for so long now. I think we're kind of almost becoming the same person, if that makes any sense. Travelling with Mum and Dad has kind of become quite normal for us. Like, it's not a huge difference, you know, to what we were doing back in New Zealand.
Yeah, it kind of has to be like that because, you know, we're so young, but like in future I don't think it's always going to be like that, you know, because Mum and Dad, you know, they probably just want to relax.
It's been pretty tiring. The opportunities to actually lie down and sleep are not all that often. I actually suffer from MS, so described it to the boys as I'm like a smartphone with a battery that's not very good. So the phone still works really well, but it's got to be on the charger quite a lot.
Neil, or Dad, he's been a huge part in kind of getting us to where we are at this point.
He's an amazing creative force, and it's slowed him down quite a lot. But he's very determined and he won't give in to it.
My ears still work, so that's a bonus. Since I do front of house sound for the band, I can still hear, and if I have my glasses on, I can still see.
He doesn't really know how quickly the symptoms will advance. So I guess while he still can, he wants to do what he can.
It's actually a little less stressful because we've got a larger team with us this time. You know, we've got Stain, we've got Seth, you know, so we're able to make things work much easier, which is mint.
To have a team that knows the band, it majorly enhances their performance. So it's been really good having Stain in our team because Neil and Stain have very similar kind of opinions and values. So going forward, I think that will be helpful when the boys start touring independently.
Month by month or year by year, I'm slowly becoming more numb and more paralysed, so eventually I know I won't be able to walk. But I mean, while I can walk and while I can do what I'm doing, I will do as much as I can to support my sons.
Thank you.
From the heart,
Yeah,
Yeah,
great.
Thank you so much. They make good music, they make good songs. They use a native language to them, and that's really amazing.
The Alien Weaponry family is growing. You know, it's not only our family that's actually related to us, but it's the whole crew and family that we have behind the band.
As far as 3 months being packed into the same vehicle goes,
I think we're actually coping pretty well.
Okay, so we have been travelling for 13 hours.
No sleep. Space, I think, is the hardest thing to come by on tour.
Definitely.
Yeah. Lack of space means a lack of fuse, which means a lot of tension and arguments. Yeah, we're never dickheads.
You're never a dickhead, eh, Lewis?
Never. Especially not to you.
You need to put your toes more, darling.
Ethan's like the chillest one out of all of us, you know. Me and Henry are both like yelling and shouting.
Kind of when I was trying to break these guys up from an argument, I just used to shout and get mad, and you know, I guess now I'll make it funny or something like, hey, you guys should just scrap and have a massive fight.
You guys should just punch each other.
You should get your finger,
Yeah.
shove it up your ass.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Quote of the day.
Hey, you bastard! We are at Bloodstock in England.
And we're about to play in like 20 minutes. So, yeah.
I always say that the best part about playing live is being in front of an audience. You know when the show's going well when the audience is getting really into it. You see all these people smiling, laughing and cheering and having heaps of fun, and it just makes you happy and makes you have fun.
Occasionally you do go and see a band or an artist play and you kind of go, man, I could have done without seeing them. So I want to make everyone in the audience feel like it was worth their while to come and see us and check us out.
Our recent set, you know, we played and I saw like 20 Germans all singing the words to our Māori songs, and it's like really fucking feels good.
Fucking brilliant.
Amazing.
Oh, the best in the fucking world, no doubt.
Got kicked in the head and would happily do it again.
It's Jesus.
People always assume that I can make good wine. This is the problem.
Bro,
Yeah.
the camera's not even rolling.
Isn't it?
No.
I can see some red lights on it.
I can see a red light.
Oh.
Lewis will always march to his own beat, but it doesn't make it wrong.
There were some early signs there that he was thinking or operating in a different way from a lot of other kids.
We've never kind of gone and had him diagnosed as autistic, and it was a very conscious decision.
He mostly knows how to cope with it, and the people around him know that as well. So it's a kind of an open discussion we have within the group.
I've had a few moments on this tour stressed out or like anxious, and I do feel like that is just the age and confidence thing. You know, I feel like you get your bearings more when you get older. I grew up in the streets in there, like.
It's hard to tell whether some of the things he does are due to autism or due to being a teenager. You know,
because all of them will do some of that
stuff.
stuff.
There's a bit of a crossover with that as well.
Yeah.
I think this is a weird time in everyone's life, you know, around this age. I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm slightly autistic, but who knows? I think all musicians are weird.
It's a two-edged sword, isn't it? It can make life difficult for him and the people around him, and on the other hand, it's what's brought him here.
I guess I'm just trying to enjoy it as much as possible and take it as it comes.
We're at Summer Breeze. Oh yes.
A lot of the kind of interesting difference that comes from their music comes from Lewis's unusual way of thinking, his unusual twist on the world. And in many respects, the best and the most brilliant things have come from people who are on the autistic spectrum.
Welcoming the amazing artist, Alien Weaponry. I'm real stoked to be finally getting on that stage. That was good.
Last year we ignored everyone.
It was all the nerves, just trying to get past it all, but this year we did a bit better, and we actually got to open up the show with kind of a shortened version of Kai Tangata, so that was cherries.
We won an award.
Yeah. Something about being a good band, which I don't understand.
I think we were meant to win worst overall artist. I'm not sure quite what happened there, but someone's getting fired over that.
How much has happened in the last 12 months for
mate,
you three?
A lot has happened in the last 12 months. It's got to be our biggest year so far, by far,
Much love, boys. So proud of you, and congratulations, and all the best for 2019.
Cheers, man. Cheers, bro. Pretty nice coming home actually, because as fun as it was touring in Europe, it is very different and it is very unfamiliar environment.
New Zealand seems like the perfect country now because it just works.
Yeah.
Like everything works the way that I know that it's supposed to.
Yeah.
You've got all these things that you're just so used to, and also things that you just appreciate about New Zealand more after being overseas, like how chill everyone is. And the fact that you can't just go down to the gas station and get a pie is kind of traumatising almost.
Yeah. The tour was probably our biggest milestone. We achieved some of our goals that we set at the start of Alien Weaponry, like touring Europe and playing Wacken. And I think this was just the start for us.
I feel like this tour is kind of proven to us that our dreams aren't so far-fetched as we thought they were back in the day.
There's kind of no option for stopping. It's a really crazy feeling. It just makes me really happy. And it's still this new feeling. We're still, everything feels fresh to us because we keep doing these new things.
In a couple days' time from now, we're actually heading over to America, and we'll be supporting Ministry on their US tour. Once we get back, we've got the New Zealand and Australia tour in March, and then we're actually heading back to hopefully US and Europe again. So we're super stoked for that and super excited.
And I mean, in the 2 months off as well, we're going to be songwriting and stuff for our second albums.
We're definitely busy boys, and we're pretty happy.
Pretty full on from now on.
Real full on. I think it's going to be a full-time job now.
We've signed a contract saying that, for the next 3 years we're going to be touring Europe /US/Asia.
There are definitely things that I'll miss about New Zealand, but I guess I just miss the whole touring thing a little bit.
I'm really looking forward to kind of reliving some of these awesome moments that we've had this year.
It's like an opportunity to see the world and,
meet awesome people and just do cool stuff.
It feels like our lives are just starting, you know. I'm excited to, you know, go over there again.
Playing festivals, mate. How can you not be amped about that?
We're looking forward to doing that all again, this time to an even bigger audience so that, you know, we can spread what we're doing even further.
Me te aroha e ngai iwi, ki a ko tāko tahi, ki a ko tahira, tātou e.